Hello, I hope you are doing well. So today is our day 17 of doing 50 SQL problems on Leetcode to be able to crack any SQL based interview. And our today's problem is about project employees. We are given two tables, projects and employees. Project table has two columns, project ID and employer's ID. Both collectively make primary key, and this table indicates that employee is working on which employee is working on which project. Okay, then we have employees table, which contains information of the employees like employee ID, name and experience years. Years is an integer and it will never be null. Employee ID is primary key here and referenced as foreign key in this table. Okay, now the problem statement is we have to write an SQL query that reports the average experience years of all the employees for each project rounded to two decimal places. Two digits, rounded to two digits means we have to convert our average to float and then use the round function. Okay, then we have to calculate the average experience year for each project, okay, of the employees working on a specific project. So let's see how we are going to make this work with the help of the example given. Okay, so this is the example we have. We are given project and employees table. Now we have to calculate the average. So how our table is going to look like is project ID and average. Okay, now project, we have two projects here, 1 and 2, and we have to calculate average for average of the employees working on project 1 and average of the employees working on project 2. So let's do that. First of all, there are three employees working in on project 1. We need to get the experience years of them and then find their average. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 divided by 3 is going to be 6 by 3 is going to be 2.00. Okay, so this is how we calculated average for project 1. Then we have project 2, for which there are two employees working ID 1 and 4. So for 1 and 4 we have 3 plus 2 divided by 2, that is going to be 5 by 2 means 2.50. Okay, so this is average for project 2, average of experience years of employees working on project 2. So this is how we calculate it, and this is the result we need. Now if we think of this problem with SQL perspective, what we are doing is we are getting the results from both table based on the employee ID, and the result we need one column from this table and another average from this table. Okay, so we are going to use left join for this, and we are going to use round function, and we are going to use average function on experience years, and we are going to use group by based on project ID. Okay, so let's start writing the solution now. Here we have select from left join on group by. Okay, so what we have to select is project ID and average. Project ID from project table, and left join is on employee E, where P dot employee ID is equals to E dot employee ID, and we have to group by P dot project ID, and we need project ID in the result, and we need average of experience years in the result as average years. Okay, just making sure my spellings are correct. Okay, now the thing is we need the result in round to two decimal places, so applying round function on this. Now the problem is experience years is an integer, and when it will calculate the average with integers, it is not going to return me 2.50 in this case. You know that in programming, when we divide integer with integer, it gives us the quotient part only, means it will give me 2, and when I will apply the round function on this, it will give me 2.0. So the thing is, if I convert this into float, then I will be getting 5.0 divided by 2. So in that way it will be returning me 2.5, and then when I will apply the round function on it, it will give me 2.50. Okay, so let's multiply this means experience here with 1.0, and that will convert 3 into 3.0. Okay, means into decimal float. Okay, so that's it. Now let's run the query to see if we have written it correct or not, and if we pass the test case or not. Okay, so we have passed the test case. Now let's submit it against all the test cases to see if we pass all the test cases or not. Okay, we have passed all the test cases, and here is the result. So that was all about today's problem. Let's solve another problem tomorrow. Okay, bye.